Insect Code. So it's a very in-depth look into a bug's life. I mean, it's very informative, lots of insight. You have all this close-up video of these insects of all various species and various times of life cycles. So you can really explore these various species. I really enjoy watching documentaries that inform me about how little I know about a subject, and I know very little. And I liked how relatable this was because it's really focusing on like insects that I feel like we see on a day to day. Sometimes when you do see documentaries of this type, I feel like the focus sometimes is on a very rare or a very specific type of insect, which is one that, you may not run into, on your day to day. But, a lot of the bugs here I recognize and see often. So it was interesting to learn about them. And there was just a wealth of information that this doc provided on the subject matter overall.
Insecticide. Wow, what a fascinating film. As a person who cares deeply about the environment, I found this documentary a strong, poignant, revealing piece because when we think about insects, we think like, ugh, oh, we are disgusted by them, we are afraid of them because they bite or whatever, but to find out that they play such a key role in keeping our environment all around the world, it was so amazing. It was something amazing to discover. And, and I love how the filmmakers presented how every kind of insect, even the ones that, well, that are not so pretty, so likable, uh, they are they are all important in this puzzle we call planet Earth. They the role they play in our gardens, in the way uh, the plant fertilizes itself, and how concerning it is to use pesticides because it doesn't only kill the, let's call them, bad bugs, but it also kills the good bugs, and it pollutes the food, the water we drink, it pollutes the environment, and it's a terrifying thought when you realize how many of the things humankind does for comfort ends up killing our home. It was a chilling experience, very revealing, and I just love it to find out about the deep connection that humankind has with insects and how much we need them to survive. I think that this is a film that many people needs to watch because we really need to stop using pesticides because when you walk out there's always that annoying smell of people putting pesticides on their gardens, in their houses, and then you go by the street and you see a lot of dead bugs, you see dead bees. It's so saddening and it's so concerning because if this continues like that, what is going to happen? I don't know. But yes, it's a very moving piece. So well done, and thank you for bringing such awareness on the importance of insects.
This was a really just fascinating, interesting documentary. Really did a great job at highlighting the importance of insects to our planet and to us, and also pointing out just how poorly we treat them. Um, Really, we're treated to some amazing footage and a good diversity of footage, a lot of interesting kinds of shots, from silhouettes to like a lot of just good close-ups and just really it kept things interesting because throughout the duration we're really looking at bugs really up close, which that alone I found fascinating. But I just tip my hat to the filmmakers for keeping it as visually interesting as possible throughout the duration, and it's just filled with so much. Just fascinating information, really well narrated and paced, edited together really well. Overall, just a thoroughly fascinating documentary.
This film is called Insectocide. This was an incredible documentary. What set it apart for me was the amazing cinematography. So many brilliant close up shots were shown of a variety of insects on land, in the air, and in water. The narrator's voice was pleasant when telling about the amazing insect facts, and also very somber with details about the destruction of insects due to human choices, notably in farming with pesticides and fertilizer use. The swirling orchestral soundtrack was inspiring at times when healthy insects were shown, but suitably gloomy when the camera showed dying insects and barren fields and water. I really appreciated the message near the end, with tangible suggestions given to help increase the number of insects. This is a very important film that the whole world should see. Great job.